So what about squares that do not have whole number length sides? So I'll give you an example here. Here, this shape here is not a perfect square, but it is a square shape. It's definitely square. Every edge length is the same length. Okay, so this edge is exactly the same as this edge, exactly the same as this edge, exactly the same as this edge. And the angle between the lines are all 90 degrees, so this is definitely a square. Okay, but it's not a perfect square because the side length is not a whole number. Okay, so we can measure the area here by just kind of chopping it up. Okay, we can definitely see that there's 4 squares there. Okay, there's 4 here. This is half a square, and this is another half a square here. So together they make one whole square. So there's 1 square here, 1 square here, 1 square here, 1 whole square here. So when we add them all up, it's definitely an area of 8 squares. Okay, so the area is definitely 8 squares, but the side length, then we input the area 8, square root it. Our answer should be the side length. And our side length is not a whole number. It is not a perfect square number. So how do we get? Well, if we want to keep it exact, we have to keep it as square root 8. We could approximate this and say it's approximately 2.8, about 2.83. Okay, so there are squares that are a real square that are not perfect squares or don't have areas that match our perfect squares. So how do we find these? How do we draw these? Well, the easy way is to just draw this kind of start here and just go at 45 degrees like that. Okay, go at 45 degrees like that. Go 45 degrees. Okay, and we will get our 90-degree corners, and we have all the lines. All the lines are going to be the same length. So this is again another square, but it's not a perfect square. And we're going to count it all up. So there's 2 here, 4 there, 2 here, 2 here, 2 full squares here. Okay, so those are all my full squares. There's going to be, it looks like there's 12 full squares. Plus there's going to be 13, 14, 15, 16. And then between these two parts here, okay, between these two parts, that's another 1. Okay, between these two parts, okay, there's another 1 here. So if I count it all up, there's 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Okay, so this has an area, an exact area of 18 squares. So the area is equal to 18 squares. Okay, so the side length I have to square root. Now the side length is going to be, I take my area, square root it, and I get my side length. Now the side length is exactly square root 18, which is not a perfect square. So when I do the decimal, it's only an approximation. So the decimal works out to be, okay, so we'll do square root. I'll find my square root button here. So we're going to do 18 and square root that. It's about 4.24, which is about right, because if we think of a square of 9, or sorry, square of 16, that's going to be a side length of 4. Square of 18 is going to be just a little bit bigger. Okay,